Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Kriscoolmod. This is for the controller on the RetroBeast. When you buy the RetroBeast, it's plug and play, and you can use Xbox controller. It's gonna work on all the game overall in the RetroBeast. You can play with four controller, so four player can play all the RetroBeast game overall. Easy peasy. You receive the RetroBeast, you pair your Xbox or your four Xbox controller, and you're ready to play on all the game in RetroBeast. Also, I have some very unique feature. You can launch all the theme and launcher, which will be Hyperspin launchbox from the controller. So when you press start on the controller, the launcher menu will appear on the desktop, and you can choose your launcher. You can also start the game. You can save your game. You can load your game. You can quit your game from the Xbox. You can quit the launcher, and you can choose another launcher. Everything from the Xbox controller. All right. It's good to have a keyboard and mouse, a wireless keyboard, a wire, and a mouse. Sometimes it's practical for about to using some shortcut and some PC game. Some PC game emulator only use keyboard, and some use they are hybrid. They use Xbox controller and keyboard. But for the rest, all the emulator and games can be played and handled from the Xbox controller up to four player. But RetroBeast is not limited only to Xbox. Some people they want to use iPack X arcade board, Wiimote. They want to use a PS4, at BitDo. Everything can be. I want to demonstrate that you can use any controller on the RetroBeast. Basically, because it use Xbox controller, all the game use the coding X input. All right. So everything you have that use X input, the coding, the communication at your PC will work plug and play. I have some tools to convert some controller to X input if you have D input. But basically everything, it's the modern API communication for controller, the X input. All right. So Xbox controller works plug and play. Like I said, you can plug up to four controller. Also, if you buy, where's the dongle? I'm gonna take my other sorry, 2 seconds. I wanted to show you something. Okay, here. I was looking for my. If you want to pair more controller, uh, the Xbox, the official Xbox wireless dongle, I think you can hook up to 6 or 8 controller. You just press the button here and you can hook. I think this is better than the original PC or PC Bluetooth. Uh, I used to have problem with Bluetooth. Depends on your Bluetooth or your PC, but I always suggest to use Xbox, the original, the official one. It's wonderful. All right. Okay, so let's talk about all the other controller. Uh, let's talk about the Wii. Okay, the Wii emulator. The Wii emulator use the official. I programmed the emulator to use the Wiimote um, because I did that because Wii game use more button than the Xbox have. Okay, it got more function. Sometimes the game you need to shake the controller to rumble to move the controller. So all the function of the Wii emulator it's very tough to emulate on a Xbox. It's possible, but it's pain in the ass. So what I suggest, if you buy, usually when you buy my PC, I will ship with the remote. But if you buy my HDD drive, you buy the official. You do not need the Mario. Usually it's black. You need the official, and on the market on Amazon you can find the black on the label. It's for the Wii U. It's the remote for the Wii U. It's got the rumble, it's got the speaker. You need the official one. If you buy a cheap one on Amazon, it's not gonna work on the PC. But you can buy a nunchuck, a cheap nunchuck. It doesn't need to be official. The nunchuck can be official or unofficial, but the remote need to be official. And you need the MAME flash. By the way, everything I'm going to talk about today, it's linked on the Discord, on my Discord, all right? The link where you can buy the type, everything is on the Discord. This is the MAME flash. It's not the official bar, because it's not possible to plug the official bar on a PC. Maybe yes, but anyway, the MAME flash do a great job. It's a USB. The MAME flash has got 4 position button. You got to on off a pair, and it need to be at position 4. 4 it's for the remote. The other position 1, 2, 3 it's for keyboard, other function. You can use your remote for other function, but for the emulator game, you press until you see the 1, 2, 3, 4 position. You pair your remote with the pair button, and it's wonderful. It's magic. It works like a charm. And after you play, you can play all the Switch game from the remote. All right. So this is all I want to say about the remote. Okay, let's say you want to play some PS2 game, PS1 game, other game, and you want to, for fun, you want to use, let's say you want to use your PS5 controller. So there is multiple way you can use other controller. There is dongle on the market to modify that you can plug your other controller than Xbox on a PC. Like PS4 and PS5, they have the application DS4. You can pair on your PC and use DS4 to convert as a Xbox, and you can play mostly any game. And by the way, all the application I'm gonna talk about, they are on the RetroBeast. If you check on the left side of the video, I have, when you go on the wiki, I have all the tools. When I talk about DS4 or iPack or any application you need, they are all accessible from the RetroBeast. And now I have a desktop shortcut for the sedan, for any, I have controller tools you can access easily from the desktop, okay? So I try to make your life easy and everything accessible and ready to play on the and also if you check on the left side, I have 4 controller on the desktop. When you plug my RetroBeast drive, you will have those controller. You can remove some controller if you want. And let's say I open with the Xbox. I'm gonna open my Xbox, and you will see the left controller black. Now I can see the battery, and you can check your mapping. This is great when you plug something something that you don't know if all the buttons are okay, well mapped. So you can test the button for each up to 4 controllers. Oh, see, I start the launcher. I don't need the launcher now. So this is a testing controller on the desktop. All right. Okay, I was talking about other controller like PS4, PS5. what I suggest, if there is an app, like I said, for the PS4 and PS5, it's named DS4, you can use it. Or there is now there is a few dongle, but the best is again the company Mayflash. Okay, it's called Magic S Pro. There is other model. This dongle also works on PC, works on sometimes it's made for the Switch, it's good for the PS5, PS4. There is other version, but just make sure the dongle you're gonna buy is good for PC. Okay, so this dongle, when you plug on a PC, the light's gonna be green, I guess, if I remember, and it's very easy. You plug the dongle on your PC with RetroBeast, this dongle. There is a USB. You plug just one time via USB cable your wireless PS5, PS4. I think PS2 may work. Just read the wiki, but they have multiple functions for multiple type of controller. So for this example, you plug your PS5 on the dongle, plug to the PC. The light's gonna flash, and when it's fixed green, mean it's ready. You unplug it, you press your home button, PS button, and you play like it's gonna convert the PS5 or PS4 or any other controller as a Xbox in X input. Easy like that, no cable. You just need the cable just to pair with the dongle, and that's it. And it works for multiple. I tried the PS4, it works. PS4 it works. I don't remember the PS2, but I guess it works. If it doesn't work, there is other type of dongle that's gonna make it work. I know if you have official controller like Nintendo 64, the official controller, the original, like Saturn, Genesis, original Nintendo, NES, Super NES, name it. I do not have the hardware for it. I used to have it. It's named Blizz. I know there is other peripheral that do that, but you can plug any original console system on this Blizz, and it will convert it to X input on the RetroBeast. That's really cool. All links are on my Discord for those special peripheral. Okay, let's talk about if you want to build your cabinet or arcade, or I'm gonna boot RetroBeast. Just I'm gonna show you my board. Okay, now let's talk about people that want to play two-player board. They want a cabinet or a kind of a arcade setup. I know the X Arcade.
RetroBeast by Kriscoolmod.
It's really great. It's not so expensive. It comes with 4 functions. You can switch your X Arcade to D input. You can switch to keyboard function. Keyboard function is great for pinball because when you switch the X Arcade to keyboard function, the position 1, I guess, you can use the flipper for the pinball, for pinball FX2, pinball FX3, but mostly for all other games, it's position 4 on the X Arcade, right? And it works like this one is 2-player. It's like having 2 Xbox controllers. You have your coin, your start, all your button. It's wonderful. For 4-player, you need to buy 4. You have the trackball, so that's really great. Also, for people that want to build a cabinet with iPack. Okay, it's very easy. I want to explain because some people, they do not read all the wiki on the Ultimart site. Where's the iPad? Okay, this board, it used to be what I mean is before it used to work in keyboard. mode. All right, it used to not have the X input. My RetroBeast doesn't work in keyboard mode. You need X input like a Xbox. All right. So to do that, when you buy this is the ultimate iPack version. That's the biggest version they have. This is the wiring for the button, and both sides is for the LED blink, right? LED blinky, the light you see now on the board. So when you're gonna turn, there is a way to turn the board to X input, all right? But when you do so, you lost the keyboard function, you lost the LED blink, and you're gonna lose the trackball and the spinner, other button. All the main buttons gonna work as a Xbox button, but you lost the communication for the spinner, trackball, and LED blink. So there is two solutions. If you have this board, you can use it only for LED blink, no button connected, or you use it for button connected without the LED blink. All right, and if you use it for the LED blink key light, you need to buy two iPack 2 or iPack 4. It's a small board. It's not this one, but it looks a little bit like this. This is a Xinmo, but it's a mini board from iPack only for button. So what you can do if you have 4-player, you plug two boards, 4-player iPack for the button, and you can use only one ultimate for the LED blink. All right. If you want to use this one for button, no LED blink, what you do, you need to buy the LED blink, the iPack 64. So this board can do 4-player. 2-player, sorry. 2-player. So you need, for 4-player, you need two boards like this for two sets of LED blink, and you need two boards like this for controller. All right. But I don't know. It depends. I'm showing you all the possibility you can do. Just do the math. But anyway, at the end, you need iPack 64 or Ultimate or iPack 2 and 4 for your controller. So you can do any combination. Anything you're gonna do is gonna work when it's simple. All right. And the best button, I think, is the golden leaf, the RGB. That's the one I use on my X-Arcade. I mod my X-Arcade. There is actually a LED blink key in it, a board like this inside, and there is the Ultimark golden leaf in it. All right. So that's the story about iPack. And by the way, on my PC, on the drive, I have all the config files for your iPack Ultimate, iPack 2, LED blink for 1-player, for 2-player, for 4-player. All the light, all the button are pre-map and preset in the HDD. All right. It's not plug and play because you need to wire all your stuff and configuration and some stuff, but all the basic config files for iPack and LED blink I did for 2 and 4-player are preset. But if you need more button, change the button, you will need to change the configuration of the files. All right. For the spinner, if you use X input, because you're using X input and you lost the trackball and spinner, you need to buy the small PCB. They have one small PCB like this for spinner. They have one for the trackball like this. Don't do the mistake I did. I ordered something, it was wrong. But for my experience, they have one PCB made for the spinner. They have one PCB made for the trackball, and they have other PCB like this for also for LED and stuff like that, or to program your own controller. So you need, if you have a spinner and a trackball, you need two like this. You need two 2 pack LED 64 and 1 or 2 Ultimate or iPack 2 and R4. Alright? And it's gonna work on RetroBeast, no problem. Let's talk about LED Link. I'm gonna boot the button are preset, like I said, and the button's gonna light in the main, also on the main. All the buttons gonna light per game, depends on the button. So if the game use 2 buttons, the 2 buttons gonna light. Also, she can talk. She can tell you punch or a bomb or a hit, which button is. Mostly on main. I'm working on doing it on other systems, Nintendo 64, PlayStation. But for now, all the main games are programmed to show the color, the button, up to 4 players. Alright? It's all programmed. Let's talk about fun part. I have a second screen also. I'm working on different setup because no one's gonna have the same second screen, alright? By the way, this is the LED Pixel doing his fun time. Anyway, so it's working on the second screen. If you have a cabinet, you can make the logo or a marquee or a fan art going through this screen, okay? Let's go to a game. I go, where am I? I'm on computer. So on the wheel is gonna show the wheel, the main wheel. But if you go on a game, mostly works for MAME, but it works on all other systems also. So I'm on MAME. See, I'm on RetroBeast now. That's the big TV screen, and this is my second screen. So when you boot a game, or just scrolling a game, see, it's gonna show the logo and background. But we can change it. You can change the background. I can show you. I can remove the background, and also I have some setting because I was talking about different size. Depends of your second screen size. My setting can match your screen. All right. So if I boot a game, it's gonna still show. Now I boot
Strikers 1944. Fire.
And see the
Bomb.
LED Pixel panel
High
also
score,
works.
0.
Okay.
Set by AAA. Have fun.
I do not have the LCD from Pixel K. This is the LED Pixel, but I know LED Pixel is plug and play. You don't have to do anything. Just set your communication number on the files and you're ready to go. Okay. So now I'm on the wheel. Now I'm on 19. So every time I change game, if there is a logo, it's gonna show it. And if I found a GIF is an animation image, it's gonna show it. And there is some banner writing when you boot RetroBeast and when you load RetroBeast. It's very cool. Alright, so it's plug and play for LED Pixel and for second screen. Alright. Yeah, plug and play, no problem. After that, so I talk about Xbox, arcade board, other controller that you want to plug. Yes, also you can buy like this controller. What's the name? Sir? I don't remember. I know like this one has the D input and X input, so you put the D input. Some other controller, Logitech, they have other controller if you have them. 8-bit do, they work plug and play wireless, no problem. Just follow their manual because I know they have different graphics input or stuff, you can pair on different, but make sure you pair it for a PC, and it's plug and play, it's wonderful. I know for a fact some controller you don't need any dongle. Like this one is the D input, so basically it's not gonna work on the RetroBeast. But if you go to RetroArch, most games work on RetroArch. You can plug in RetroArch. You go to setting, and you set your controller 1, or if you have 4 Nintendo. This is a cheap Nintendo 64 from Amazon, or a fake one. I know in the wheel it's not gonna work, but in game, in Nintendo 64, it's gonna work in RetroArch. Okay, some controller they work in RetroArch, no modification or apps or dongle. Oh, and so the light gun. I have a Wii wheel named Wii Light Gun. I'm just looking if I'm still recording. Okay. I have a Wii wheel for gun game. What you can do is buy it. This is really cheap, but really good. This is a Wii gun. You put your Wiimote in it. And you can play the Wii gun. I used to add the Wii gun game for the Sedan and the Guncom 2, but like I said before, it's missing some functional button mapping. It's very difficult to. So all the Wii game, the light gun for Wii, can be played via the Wiimote. But the best is to buy this cheap case, and you can play all the Wii gun with this gun. I think I paid $5, $10 for this. This is really great. The Sedan light gun wheel. It's all preset for the Sedan light gun. If you have the Rumble one or not the Rumble one, it doesn't matter. Everything is pre-configured for the button, for your coin, for your start. I know you can handle the RetroBeast, the main menu from the Sedan with the crossbar button. You can start the game. You can not quit the game, but some function, because there is 1, 2, only 3 buttons, 4 buttons. This is the D-pad. Sedan is really great. I did a wheel. I have 210 games working with the Sedan light gun. I have all the apps, all this, everything is pre-configured when you buy the Sedan from the RetroBeast, because each gun they have their own identification number when you pair on the PC. So my setting doesn't match your gun. You know what I mean? So the first time you're gonna play, you have to set. I have some config files for MAME games. You have to choose your config for your gun, and you have to pair the gun for Techno Parrot also. The only reason, because everything is pre-configured, the only reason is every time you plug a new Sedan light gun on the PC, it's got a different name and coding name. So you need to pair MAME and Techno Parrot with your gun one time, and after everything's going to be plug and play. I just received the Guncom. I didn't have time to set test all the games, but in the future, if you watch the video in the future, it should be ready. So I will have a wheel working for the Guncom. This is the Guncom 2. It's wonderful. It's light. It's slimmer than the Sedan, but I really like it. Yeah. So Guncom 2 should be ready on RetroBeast light gun game very soon. Also, the Switch game. Switch game can be played via the Xbox game. Oh my god, I have 4,000 games, I think, on the Switch. And now you can pair the official controller for the Switch. You just pair via Bluetooth on your PC. Your PC is gonna recognize the controller switch as right and left. And my God, it works on all the Switch game on the RetroBeast. Very, very easy. You just need to go on the emulator one time and just tell the emulator that you want to use the controller for the Switch and not the Xbox controller. And that's it. It's gonna switch to, you have to do it manually. You recognize it, but you have to decide, okay, I want to play with Xbox or I want to play with, I don't remember, but the Switch controller. So it works on the RetroBeast, on any PC, plug Bluetooth. You go to the user emulator, you switch from Xbox to controller, and it works on all games. Also, I have in collection, I have Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Seriously, I don't remember how many DLC in Rock Band, but it's the most complete setup about Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I guarantee you have 4,000 on the Rock Band and 4,000 DLC time on the Rock Band and the other one, Guitar Hero. Both setup. Actually, what you need to have, you need to have the official dongle. Very, very rare to find. But if you have a guitar with a dongle, Guitar Hero and Rock Band, my application play the Rock Band, my emulator, it's gonna recognize the guitar. So you can play on RetroBeast with the Rock Band or Guitar Hero official guitar. All the song, my friend. Yes, this is really, really, really cool. Yeah, that works too. Also, I'm gonna prepare something if you have a Steam Deck, not a Steam Deck, a Steam Deck. It works on RetroBeast, but I'm working on something very friendly that when you're gonna plug and boot the Steam Deck application, you will have all the functions that you can boot RetroBeast, launch a game, you have the arrow and everything. Pre-config. I'm working on it, but you can buy a Stream Deck and do your own shortcut and stuff if you want. That's the deal with it. But I'm trying to doing a preset config for RetroBeast. That will be very cool. Then I talk about all the controllers. Yeah, so RetroBeast can be played with all controllers. Hey, look at that now. Second screen is showing Senseion background. Now it's changing games, engine, change to engine. And when it doesn't know which label to show, sometimes it shows Kriscoolmod. But usually I have all the artwork for every wheel. Yeah, and the LED blink works. Okay, so that's it. I just looking. Oh yeah, and talking about 4 controller, you can add 4 Wiimote on the MAME Flash also. You can play 4 people with the. That's the best way to play the Wii game. Seriously. Yeah, that's the best way. Switch game. Me personally, I like to play with the Xbox. I do not like, but if you want to play with wheel switch remote, that's your choice. Oh yeah, I was talking about iPack and board and 2-player and 4-player. The best, what I suggest seriously, that's the one I built. It's not finished. I just built this one. Okay, what's the name? It's a site. They're doing custom arcade panel. It's very, very beautiful. What I did is I put the brook. This is fantastic. If you want to build a 4-player arcade, okay, seriously, forget the iPack. okay? Buy the wireless or not wireless. They have board that is wire if you want. There is no still. This board, why I say do not use iPack? Because if you buy a 4-player, let's say you want to buy an arcade, you can do 4 board like this, right? Or if you want to build a big cabinet, you can you will build your 2-player or 4-player. But the best is to use the Brook. They have a cheap one made for Xbox, because those boards, they work on Xbox 360, the Xbox One, Xbox Series S, they work on PS4, they work on PS5, they work for Switch. So what I mean is the board has a switch function. So as soon as you plug on a PC, it will work as a Xbox, all right? As soon as you plug on a PS5, it's gonna work. So you have multiple functions. If you build your arcade or board, and you decide, whatever the reason, you want to play a Street Fighter on a PS5, but you can just hook the Brook, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work. This is working on Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox, name it, PC, and it's freaking amazing. You can add so many buttons. You can add more buttons than the Xbox has. Also, this model, you can add the touch. You can add a touch. You can add a joystick if you want. A microphone, a headphone. It's wonderful. Seriously, if you want a multi-function board, easy to use. They have all the harness for your button. My God, it's wonderful. So this board is wireless. I put a 6000 milliampere battery in it, and I can play RetroBeast, no cable at all, wirelessly. I can build 4 like this if there is more people at home and we want to play. No cable, plug to the RetroBeast, boom, boom, boom. So yes. I want to build one, but just for fun, with the LED blink and the golden leaf button, just for fun. But I cannot do wire. You need to be LED blink need to be wire. It should be wire, but just for fun, I can have a LED blink also. But Brook board. So they have the wire, but the blue model for PS5 and PC. They have the green, white model for Xbox and PC, and they have the red. The red is the wireless one. But if you want, I repeat, if you want to build seriously a 4-player cabinet, whatever the size, or an arcade board, you want to build it, seriously, go to the Brook site. All people, they build the small, like I show you, they all use the Brook. But if you like iPack, it's gonna work, no problem. Okay, that's it, guys. I talked about all the controllers, everything. Thanks for watching. I know it's a mess, but that's how I just want to show you that all you can play with hidden light gun, PS4, PS5, Xbox, Wii, Switch, arcade board, iPack, name it, guitar. I'm sure I forget something, but anyway. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It was fun. This is one of the biggest video I did for controllers. Oh, I forget. Yes, see, I forget. You can play with the steering. The light is dark, but you can play with the steering wheel. This is the Logitech G29, but there is the G23, and I think they have a new model, a new professional one. But any driving wheel for PS5, PS4, Xbox, usually it works on the PC. As long as it works on the PC USB, you can play all the driving games from a steering wheel, Logitech, or other company. If you need more information, go to my Discord. I have a big wiki, big information, a link to all the controller or site, or if you want to build your cabinet or you don't know what to buy, what to use, I have a big wiki and information link for suggestion for your new arcade adventure with RetroBeast. All right, guys, thanks for watching. It was fun, and see you on the next video. All right, bye bye. Now I'm gonna go play. No, I'm gonna go play with the gun com. I have to set it properly. Pew pew pew. Bye.